morning everyone, it's Rachel here and we are doing what's in my box, and I've got the same chaos on my table from yesterday. Well, so I literally just got up and walked away, but here we go. I'm going to punch that, and I might do a little example of, I had mentioned you could put a little something there. So let's find, there was a little girly flying around here somewhere yesterday. So how is everyone? I hope you're well. Busy morning, been to the supermarket, done some transport documents, all kinds of things going on. No, I can't find her now. She was here. This is her. And I'll grab some scissors and we'll just quickly fussy cut this out. Actually, she's not going to be very good. She's too big. So I need to find something smaller. I wonder if I had any left of that little sheet where there's small ones. No, that's not it. I thought I would just come in. I'm earlier than usual today. I thought I'd come in here and get cracking. See, I would put that on, but then it's holly on holly. I may need to print up. I may not have what I need. Oh dear, everything fell on the floor. Oh, little labels. I don't think I need those. Oh, you could put a little label on though. That could be cute. There's a thought. Oh my goodness, everything's on the floor. So I found this that I've already fussy cut out. I think that might be too, well, so you could put it on like that and then have it coming off the page, or you could put it on that side. But let's have a look at a little label here. Scissors. I don't want to pull out another pair because I'll get really crowded. What about, let's try this one. Probably I need to organize myself a little bit, huh? Make things a bit easier. I really wanted it like a figure, but let me just try a horizontal one. Maybe this one. I like that one more. And I'm just going to have it just come over the window. Okay, glue paper. But if I had like even the small berries or one of the small fussy cuts, if they're small enough, I can't think how big they are right now. It's not coming to me. What's that? No, that's just a piece of paper. Then they would also be nice, especially on the bigger ones. I think I printed this one out smaller. Okay, well, we've done that. And that's been sitting there since last year. So I've got my thing here. Let's start making. I quite like those images. Maybe I want to keep those for something. Here's another one. Oh, that's nice. Okay, I can't use those because they're not to do with what we're doing. Now we've got this. Let's use this to do something. So I have some postcards in these sorts of colours where they've written the message on the front as well, and then put like just written the whole back was the sort of more the address, and I absolutely love them when they've got writing on them. I'm wondering, you know what? No, we might use that to make like a little clustery sort of thing. You know, like put all the papers in and have them hanging down. I think that's what I'll use that for. Here's it. Yeah, don't need to keep that. I could do something with that. I wanted to do that. Do I have any green straw paper is what I'm looking for. Oh my gosh, it's scary. I've also got these. These, and something needs to happen with these as well. That one's kind of plain. Let's just put this on the back. But I'd like another colour there. That's my issue. So, oh, here's the glue papers. Okay, I'm going to put this one. Oh my, I'm feeling like I'm really all over the place today. Let's just glue this on here. I think I've started in a mess, and so I'm going to work in a mess, in a messy fashion. I was so enthused to get on and do my video that I didn't even tidy up. And we'll keep a bit so you can see. I think that's nice to have a bit of colour there. And we'll grab this. Okay, good. So we've got our size, and then I'm going to glue it to here, and I want that bit there. And you can even have a little edging of that ecru showing. I'll just get that off. Okay, come on. Get your act together, Rachel. Oh my goodness. And I'll use my cutter because this is quite thick. So this is quite ends up being quite a thickish journal card. I'll chop that off. But not too thick. It's okay for being a journal card. So then we need to trim. Oh, I quite like that there. Did some very bad cutting down there. Just snip that off. I don't think I'll put a tab on there. I wonder what colours, do I have any appropriate colours up here? It's green. It's green and blue. I should have some more Christmassy ones, but I need to locate them. I don't know what I was doing here. mucking around. I don't think this will go. No. No. We'll use that on something else. I think I'm just going to leave that one like that. You can always add more afterwards. Right, so then I had this piece here. I can do more. There's that one as well. They're more like fronts, so we'll look at those afterwards. Now that just so happens to fit on there, so I'm going to glue. I'll trim just a tiny bit off, I think. Right. I was going to put it on that part there. Doesn't really matter that it's sideways. See, this can then become a tag. So making the most out of my pieces rather than pre-cutting them down. Sometimes it's nice to just keep your collage piece all in or whole, so then you end up with pieces. You can sort of adapt it to whatever you want to work, what size you want to work in. So that can be, that's the back, and you can write with a dark pen, and then we've got this on the front. So let's see what kind of collage will we do. Oh, I found another pocket. Here's another one. I think I'll just put that one, consider that one done, and put that one over there. That must have been from last year. Oh, I so happen to have this. Oh, I do like that. Would I prefer these colours maybe? I think I prefer those colours. I'm going to put that on there. That makes me happy because it's a little bit different. I have to put it that way because the writing's upside down. Not that it really matters. Do we care so much if the writing is upside down? This poor piece, I think I've had this cut since last year and it bent, and honestly I always thought I'm going to lose that piece that keeps folding over, but if I glue it on now it's going to be saved. That piece is very fragile. There we go. Slide it just a tiny bit before I press it all down. And I do like that. Just let's see what this looks like. We could have a little something else, possibly. So the festival is still going. It stays on going for quite a long time, because today that's where I'm going to put it, so you can still see a bit of the writing, and it adds another pop of red. I like that. It's still good because today is the actual patron saint day. It's Sant'Arcangelo di Romagna. So it's Sant'Arcangelo di Michele. I get confused because I'm translating from English, but it's the Archangel San Michele. That's what it is in English. That's the patron saint of our town. So fold that over, and we will, what else? Oh, I had this long one, even though it's got blue on the back, it doesn't matter. I wonder if she could go on there. She's a bit wider. I love that image. I need to do something with that. I'd like to use some of these. Even some of these embroideries. Well, that will fit nicely. Let's glue this to the back of that. There, that should be okay. Let's see. Oh, that's lovely. Lovely, lovely. And I'm going to make that into a tag. I'm not going to add anything else except I'm going to add some textile, I think, at the top. If I can find, where's my Christmas fabric gone? Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious me. It must be here under my mess. No, it's not. That's there. Well, we use a bit of that, but I have a little bag of stuff. Oh, here it is. I change drawers. You see, occasionally I just trick myself. It's all a bit tricky and I switch drawers and then I can't find. I think I'll use, so I have these side strips that I can use. I can find some scissors, fabric scissors. I've got these side strips, which I really like. So, we have that one, or I use that on one of the covers. I think I prefer something like this. I'm going to sneeze. This pattern. Yes. I know it's sideways. Yes, I like that more. I'm wondering if I have anything. Oh, I've got some red here. So I need a piece of this. Actually, I can have that way. Just to reinforce it on the reverse side. Just trying to straighten up my very bad cutting. And I'm going to put some glue on here. I only need to put glue on the bottom bit because there's glue already on the paper. Need some more glue up there. I always miss the corners. It must be because that's what where I'm holding it. Put that there like that. Yep, look at that. And then I thought it would be nice with a little bit of some sort of lacy bit. Oh my goodness, it's absolute chaos. Something like, yes, isn't that pretty? I might put some of this glue on it just to make sure, but I think I may try and, I don't know if a staple will go through. Let's just get some Giotto glue on there, and it probably won't need a staple. Just put that there, hovering over the top. Now don't try and stick your lace down with your fingers because it's got glue everywhere. You need to use a bone folder or a card or something just to help you push it down. And there we go, rejoicing the what are they called? The embroideries. Embroideries they are. Put those scissors over there, otherwise they are really good fabric scissors, those ones. And I don't want to accidentally cut paper with them because they'll lose their oomph. So we'll see if we've got a substrate for this in our trusty drawer of bits. Right. I have these, but they're probably better. That one's good. Oh, I think I like that. Okay, I've changed my mind. I'm going to use that. Put some glue on it. If you have OCD, this is not the good video for you because it's absolute chaos all around me. And I do apologise for that, but it's just how it is today. And I'm loving that background, so I'll try and trim it fairly similar. So you just have the background peeking out the back. And we've got to put something to write on. Oh, we've got straw paper here. That's perfect. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's the perfect size. So what I'm going to do, oh, I could even just fold it and leave it like that. No, I might need that for another one. That way I don't have to search for it, is my thought. So we'll put some glue on here. The fabric up there. One little less item in the chaos. I think if I had an enormous space, I would be able to, well, probably not. I'm a bit of a chaotic person, but I think if I did have a bit more space, I might be able to work in a more orderly fashion because I could move things aside and have piles, but I can't really do that here. I really do like that, and I think it's going to have a lovely fabric tab again. Yep. And is this just the right size? Oh, nearly. Just so happens to be. We'll glue that on. I love tags with fabric toppers. This adds that little extra bit of textile. Now, I have this nice piece. We want that on there? No, I don't like it on this one, but I don't mind it. No, not rounded like that, maybe square. Wrong scissors. Well, square is a stretch of the imagination, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to put that on there. So we'll just use the Giotto glue stick. Oh, I was telling you. So yes, the festival is still on today. And yesterday our friends asked us to go and meet for an aperitivo. And we hadn't planned to, but they asked us to meet them for an aperitivo, and then we had dinner because there's all stands there. So we had a typical flatbread called piadina here, which is from this area, Romagna, which is our region. They quite typically they do cooked onion and sausage. It was delicious, but Steffi and I just shared it because we'd had the aperitivo as well, so we weren't really that hungry. Did I put a backer on that one? I did. Okay, so no, let's start with some sort of imagery and then see what we have to back it, because I want to use up some of these things because I don't use them as much as I should. So this piece would be nice. Let's tear this down and we'll be able to see the straw paper. So our friend's son did 6 months, I think it was 6 months in Canada. He's doing his last year of high school, and he did 6 months in Canada with a host family to improve his English. And so he spoke English to us, and Steffi was so impressed. He's like, he's almost got a Canadian accent. I said, yep, pretty good. Must have a good musical ear, because Steffi speaks English like I speak Italian he speaks with a very strong Italian accent, and I speak Italian with a very strong Aussie or English, whatever. So you can kind of, Americans, when they speak English, they sound a little bit different, but the Aussies and the Brits sound a bit more similar when we speak. Like we have a slightly different English accent when we're speaking Italian, if that makes sense. It's quite interesting to me. I think I'm just going to put this on as a tab. But yeah, our friend's son was speaking English with like you could hear a little bit that he's a foreigner, like not, you know, native English speaker, but he did have a bit of a Canadian accent. So Steph was super impressed. I said, yes, Steffi, we don't do so well. I can speak the language, but I don't even try to have the proper accent. Oh, I like that. There you go, you see? Not overly Christmassy, but nice Christmassy-ish colours. So really that tag could go anywhere, which is nice, but very pretty. Making a lot of tags today, aren't I? I've got a few pockets there. Let's do a pocket. Okay, one of these more decorated ones. This one. We'll cut this one into pocket shape. Oh, I don't need pocket. Oh, well, I'll need them for the next ones, don't I? That's a nice pocket. Okay, so something on the pocket. Do we have any small images? Now that's cute. We could put that there, and maybe we could have some sort of, if I've got any medium, I use the medium ones all the time because they're kind of perfect for most things. I could use that one. I probably want a horizontal one rather than I don't want a little girl, a vertical one. Oh, I could use this green one. Oh yes, I like that. Okay, good. Snappy decisions. And we have a pocket. And I'm using up these pieces that are just flying around for goodness knows how many years, and they can be used up. So some things not technically in the drawer, but should have been in the drawer, but that drawer is sort of a more generic drawer, so don't put all of these, necessarily all of these Christmassy things in that drawer, but they, if I had room and I had a Christmas leftover drawer, that's what I would have one, and these would be in there, these sorts of things. And that came together very quickly. I'll punch it there, and if I need to trim it down to adjust it to a journal, I can trim off either side. Okay, so I saw I had some more here. Well, I think we could get 2 pockets out of this. 1, 2. I'm not trimming them down, as I said, on either side, because you don't know, well, I don't know where they're going. So I leave them like that, so I've got options. There's a side. Let's just go through here and see. No, all too big. I'll have this lovely piece here. I can use that for something. I'm just going to tear it down a bit. No, it doesn't go with those. Just get rid of that rubbish. They're all big. Oh wait, no, that's going to be too big. I don't think I want all of that, but I could have, it's meant to go like that, it's for bread. Maybe we could have that coming off the side there, like so. A bit more. So I'm going to trim that off. I don't want the bread part. I'm going to put glue on, trim off the excess. Okay. Oh gosh, so sticky. It's all sticking to me. Get off. Thank you. And then maybe take this one. Let's see. Nope. Just going to go into my book here and see what there is. Oh, maybe one of those. Too big. I think I'm going to have an exercise in cutting all my bits out and putting them back in the, I think I'm going to put that there. That's a very sticky piece of paper. Okay. And then I had this one. See if I maybe have one of the, oh, what about this one? A big one and not put anything else on, then it will fit on the pocket. Okay, so I think I will put that there. Let's put this over here. And hopefully the next time you see me with my Christmas stuff, I've sorted it all out and put it in the ephemera holder so it's much easier to find things. It does become quite heavy because I made it in a big book because I wanted everything in one spot, but it is convenient to have it there. Okay. And I think that's too long, so I probably would end up trimming it down a little bit. Right. Now, let's see what we've done so far. I think that's enough for today. I've been doing some very long videos, so I think today we'll keep it shorter so I can go off and do something else. This one I am going to trim down. There's no time like the present because I will be making other document journals. I just feel like I want it a bit. I don't think it's actually straight. Let's straighten it. I wanted to get rid of that bit. I felt like I had too many. See, look at that, how crooked that is. Too many colours. You see? It still looks crooked to me. I'll re-put this. Yeah, that's better. It's got less busy. So there's that one, that pocket, and that pocket. And then I just love these tags. So we've got some lovely tags here. A nice narrow one. Do some more of those. Love that, different. Didn't do anything to that. We've got that one. And we just added a little label to that one. So that's my video for today. I hope you have a lovely Tuesday. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.